Welcome. My name is Hack and Slash. Today I'm going to be getting ready to play some Broken Sword 1, the original. It's my first time playing the game, and I've played the second one, and I've not played a point and click game since I was a child, back in the late 90s, and I'm really looking forward to this. So let's get into it. All right.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
All right. Oh no. What happened? An explosion?
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic. Life went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
All right. Let's get into this. Point and click. What's this?
I contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened.
Oh yeah, George?
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
$13.45. No, been there.
I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair. I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
All right. Where shall I go? Is there anything
I
here?
considered climbing the lamppost.
Okay, I've clicked that. Let's examine this.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
If you're just joining me, welcome. I am playing the original Broken Sword. Oh wait, there's something here.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
Yep, that's probably a good idea.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Let's see what's inside. Wow.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
Oh shit, we got a dead body. Oh shit. A bottle.
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, so I picked up the newspaper. Right. Let's talk to this lady.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve. It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
All
Is
right.
that straight or with ice?
Just give me the bottle with a teat on it.
I guess a little drop won't hurt.
Yeah. Hey, have a drink. Why not?
That's better.
She knocked back the brandy as if it was water. I was glad I wasn't picking up the check.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Amiga Gamera 500. Well done. Welcome to Broken Sword 1, the original. My first time playing it. She's gone. Yep, she is gone. Shit, I don't even know what she said. I'll just give a thumbs up.
Yes, he is.
Oh, mon Dieu. I've never seen a real-life corpse before. Except for Grandmaman. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I shouldn't think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
What's this, the old man?
Did you know the old man?
No, monsieur. I never saw him before.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played all right. It was like a funeral dirge.
I'd never liked accordion music either. Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
The briefcase? What's in the briefcase?
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
How are you doing, Amiga Gamera 500? I hope you're having a good day.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated, he kept looking about him at the door, at his watch.
As if he was waiting for someone?
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Amiga Gamera, if you're still there, when you said she's gone, what do you mean? Like she's drunk or? Alright, I
Stay
think
here,
I've...
mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
I've asked enough questions. She is too far gone.
Hey!
Huh?
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around for evidence.
Alright.
I checked his pockets. Nothing. I checked his pockets. Nothing.
Alright. I think I have done everything there is to do here. Let us leave. Alright. What's over here? Nothing. What's this guy got to say?
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant. Move. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath at once.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Moo?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side. Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death. However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Moo. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
I doubt if she is in a fit state for questioning, monsieur. It smells to me as if she has been drinking.
As I feared, we have stumbled upon a den of iniquity, Moo.
Leave her to me, sir. I am used to handling drunken women.
I do not doubt that for one moment. Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
You gave her the brandy? Haha. Yes, I did. Apparently she was already drunk on vodka, Robbie. And I gave her brandy, and she's even more gone. So, if I didn't give her brandy, she'd be able to speak to the inspector? Shit. She was asking for the brandy, so I thought I would be nice and give it to her. But I'm wondering now, if I didn't give that to her, would she be able to speak now to this inspector? Oh well. What did this guy even ask me here? Robbie, should I do a thumbs up or thumbs down here? She just wouldn't have passed out. I see. Well, that's good. I don't even know what this detective said. I'm just going to give a thumbs up.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe? Alright. Yeah, Robbie, this is my first time playing this game. I've only played Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror, in the late 90s, when I was just a kid. And now, many years later, I've decided to revisit the original version of Broken Sword 1. A lot of people recommended to me to play the original version rather than the director's cut, because they say it's better. It's my all-time favorite. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. I'm really excited to play this because I love the second one. Yeah, the original is much better. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad I'm playing this. Yeah, upon the recommendation of a lot of players, I decided to play. Oh, Robbie, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, so upon the recommendation of a lot of people, they said you must play the second one. You must play the original one rather than the director's cut. So I said, yes, I will play the original one. And that's what I am doing now.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion?
That clown looked fishy.
Oh, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Moo?
She'll live if she survives the hangover. She doesn't remember seeing a clown, monsieur.
That's odd, don't you think, monsieur? Who am I to believe, I wonder? Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave. I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
I always loved point and click games when I was younger. I was really into them.
That is all. You may go.
And I just thought, you know what? I haven't played one in
There's
a
not
long
much to
time.
go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur?
Monsieur?
I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
Point and click is brilliant. Throw a crime story on there as well, and I'm all in. Oh yes, I remember her from the second Broken Sword. Robbie, have you played the second Broken Sword? The Smoking Mirror? I played that. That was such a good game when I was a kid. I love that. Well, so many people were saying this one's even better. So I was like, I have to play this. Played them all. Oh yes. I'm glad I have an expert here with me. It's good to have you, Robbie. Right, this is George's girlfriend.
Excuse me?
I remember her.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right. On holiday.
This is better.
Some
That's
holiday.
good.
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say,
If I get really stuck, Robbie, I'm going to ask you for help.
you know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Again? That's fine. I won't say anything until you ask. Thank you. I appreciate that. So the clown is a known bomber. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Who the hell's this guy? Let's ask about the
Have you
clown.
met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
That's unfortunate.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Ooh. Let's go, George. Get in there.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. A bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll see you soon.
Oh yes, George has got her phone number. The first move has been made. Oh yeah. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase? Through the streets of Paris?
What a guy. George has literally just got bombed, and within minutes he's getting a woman's number.
But he's not crazy.
George is the man. George Stobart. I remember him from Broken Sword 2. What a guy.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes.
George is a player.
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Who is this guy?
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case...
Oh, that's the
nothing will
detective?
shake him
Okay.
off.
Was he serious about all that psycho detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected...
You know, you see the green collar in this picture. I thought that was
I can't
somebody's hair,
in LA.
but it's the collar of the guy's jacket. I just realized now.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
I guess there's nothing else left to say. See you
See you
later.
later, Sergeant.
Alright. What do we have? I think I've clicked all these
I
tables.
considered straightening the...
Alright. Anything here? Let's have a quick view. Nothing. Alright, this guy's next. He must know something.
Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
I like the voice acting in this game, I have to say.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Can't beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Oh. What's this?
Take a look at this.
Hey! You're a cop?
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you
George is a
looking
cop?
for?
That's confidential. Check out my card.
I've seen it already.
Yeah, the voices are great. Must have been fun recording it. Just a shame there's a different Nico in each game. Oh, is there a different Nico in each game? That's a shame. But George Stobart's voice, the voice actor, what a voice, man. The guy sounds awesome. He's got such a great voice. Is George a cop? Did I miss something?
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Alright, he's got Rosso's card, I
Too
see.
bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him.
What a fly guy George is.
If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Check out my card.
I've seen it already.
Check out my card.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Why would I want to help the cops?
Community spirit. Together we can combat crime and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
A killer clown. That reminds me of the movie back in the day called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't know if you have ever seen that movie.
I gotta go.
Don't let me keep you.
So,
Hey, you!
What do you want now?
I believe I've exhausted my...
Check out my card.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen it already.
Check out my card.
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I
10-minute
would
lunch
get
break.
that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to
A
eat.
slave labor.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding out liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Salad.
I wonder what he was looking at.
Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off
Keep an eye on my hole.
on that night.
Is there anything in this guy's hole? I guess not. What's here?
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox. I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful.
Yeah, just take it. Why not? All right.
The toolbox didn't contain anything else I needed.
Nothing else to see here. Let us move on.
The door was securely locked. The door was securely locked.
I wonder, can I use this? No. All right, let's move on. Have I missed anything here? George's massive pockets. Yeah, George has got some. I mean, if I look at this, I'm sure he's going to get more items. He must have very massive pockets indeed. Oh wow, okay, so we have a map. I don't remember this in the second one. This is different. Where do we go? Where are we? We're at the cafe. This is us. Where should we go next? Okay. This is the only place I can click. So let's go here. You guys ever played a point and click game called Full Throttle? I remember that when I was younger. That was a good game. Nicole, shall we call her? Yes. Let's call Nicole.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
No, but I'm open to it. Not long played one called Kathy Rain. Very similar setup to this. I see. Kathy Rain. That's another point and click game. I've never heard of that. I'll have to check it out. Full Throttle was an awesome game as well. Really good. Are you quite into your point and click games, Robbie?
Bonjour, Kula.
It's me again, George Stobart.
Hi, George. Any news?
No. How about you?
No, nothing new.
All right. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Excuse me.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
In the event of an accident, it would help us to know where to send the body.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Ah, why did you not say?
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons. Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me. May I see Inspector Rosso?
He is not here.
But
do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen. I'd recommend the blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
Take a look at this.
Inspector Rosso's personal card. Where did you get this?
He gave it to me.
Why?
I think he was impressed with my powers of observation. He asked me to contact him if I had any information.
I see. You are a grass.
What?
Did I show you Rosso's card?
Yes, you did.
Have a look at my
Have
tool.
you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dipstick.
Have you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dipstick.
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids. Ah bien. He is not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rousseau. Like Laurel and Kitten. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy.
All
Thanks
right.
for your help, officer.
Where can we go now? I think I've done everything here.
Hi, it's me again.
Again?
Yes, I spoke to you earlier.
But of course. It is Monsieur Hardy.
Stobart. George Stobart.
Alright, I've done everything.
It doesn't matter.
Let's get out of here. Oh shit. Back to the cafe. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else I can go. I guess it's back to the cafe.
The door was securely locked.
I guess I need some kind of key for that door. Alright. Robbie, am I going to the right place? Maybe we need to talk to him again. I think I'm already stuck.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Please go away, monsieur.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Want a hint?
No,
Yes,
monsieur.
give me a hint.
You're confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
I've got Inspector Rosso's address card.
Yes, monsieur. You showed me before.
Alright, I've exhausted that option. Okay, where did the clown go after he planted the bomb? Oh shit, I don't know. I can't even remember. In the alleyway? Here? There? Okay. Ah. The alleyway. I didn't see this before. Interesting. Pixel hunting.
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage. The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
I guess we gotta use something. Oh. Let's go.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Okay, let's not go in there yet. What else is here? Nothing. I get... Oh, what's this? Ooh! Random cat.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Drain pipe. This drain pipe? That one? Oh, I see.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
Thanks for telling me.
I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftops. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Ah, yes.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Nope.
I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
Stem cell. George is a vandal. He is a vandal. So what was the purpose of that? Does that have any purpose? Let's check this trash can. Welcome, Stem Cell, first time chatter. This is my first playthrough. I've only ever played Broken Sword 2.
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
So I've decided to get into the original. And here I am. It's good to have you guys here. Man, in these point and click games, you need to check every pixel. Pixel hunting. Excellent. One of my favorite games, and the first is definitely the best in the series. Nice. I've been hearing that from many people, and I'm glad I'm having this experience. So far, it's going pretty good. I'm just pixel hunting in this alleyway. I think I've done everything. Have I done everything here? Is there anything I've missed?
I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
I think it's time to go in the sewers. Let us enter. What will happen next? This animation is so cool. I like this. So this is where the clown probably went. What's this?
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Oh. Seems like the clown dropped it.
Red nose.
I see. Mad to think it was 1996 when the game was first made. Yeah, 1996. How old was I then? I was really young. That's when I first got into these games. When PCs were a new thing to me. I think around about 1998, 1999 is when I played Broken Sword 2. You know, these are old games, but they still maintain the charm.
I scooped up the soggy tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
I have quite a few things now. Got the clown nose, and this thing. What is this? Oh, Stem Cell. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. What a guy. It's great to have you guys here, honestly. And sharing the experience of my first playthrough
I took hold of the scrap of material.
makes it so
and
much better.
abstracted from the spike.
So I've got quite a few things now. It's building up. Where to go next? Pixel hunting. What's this? Alright, I think I've done everything I can. Let's head up.
Hi there.
Hold it right there, you sore rat. I knew you'd come back, and now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to
Where the fuck has he ended up?
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Robbie, when's the first time you played this game? How long ago? Like your first time playing this? When did you first play it? Alright. What do we do here?
A telephone. I need to make an urgent call.
There is no telephone here. I want to know what you were doing in the sewer.
1996,
Didn't
you were
hear the
10.
explosion?
In the sewer? A deadly cocktail of combustible gases and chemicals.
You were 10 in 1996. How old was I? I was born in 1987.
Deadly cocktail of accordion
So I
music
was
and villainy. Most definitely.
3
What? The cafe?
plus
Your
6.
house?
I was 9.
Mon Dieu, that is awful. Did you say?
We used to rent it from the video shop, and the girl who worked there used to give us tips.
He was
Oh, nice.
disguised as a clown.
Oh my gosh, the video stores back in the day, hiring games, those were the days.
The man I chased. Do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well,
The music just
actually
got
hadn't crossed my
the
mind.
music just got dramatic.
That still does not explain what you
Stem Cell says, I think I played it in about 97. I got the game with a second-hand bundle of games. Absolute
Oh, no.
winner.
I'm just a tourist.
Nice.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Yeah, I just love the animation. Like the cartoon type animation is just so well done. And playing it back in the day was just mind blowing. Like, wow, I'm controlling an animation like this. And playing it now, even still in 2023, it still maintains its charm. Definitely. It will never get old. Right. Let's ask him about some shit.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
Have a look at my card. Yeah.
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
It really is beautiful. I don't miss the absurdly long loading times on the PlayStation
I
though.
lied to you, and I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something.
The big blue
different about
forgot about that, huh?
it.
The
It is
big
your
blue coin.
posture, your poise. Oh yes, there is no mistaking
The big blue
behavior
coin?
of a disciplined man.
Is that an item I was supposed to
I
pick
should
up?
know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the
Oh, that
beginning.
coin. Okay, loading
Tell
screen
it
coin. Let's
just
see.
like it was.
Yeah, I played it on a PC, my dad's PC when I was a kid. I never played it on the PlayStation, but I joined a Facebook group, a Broken Sword Facebook group, and people have mentioned about the long loading times on the PlayStation. So I don't think I've noticed any loading times in my computer. This is a mid-tier, low to mid-tier PC I'm playing it on. Yeah, I would hope in the year 2023 there's not really any loading time issues on PCs. Yeah, good on PC. Yeah, I can't handle loading times.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Have a look at my
This is
tool.
what I used to open the manhole cover.
I have one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
I'm glad you're playing the original over the director's cut. Much better version. Yes, I did some research before I got into this game, and so many people said to me, I joined a Facebook group, a Broken Sword Facebook group, and literally everybody was recommending to me, play the original, do not play the director's cut. So I was like, okay, I have to play the original, and here I am.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Oh, the music's kicked in.
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found.
Oh.
I recognize that pattern anywhere.
They put a little extra in content in the director's cut for Nico, but take a lot of good content out, plus death scenes, not worth it. Yeah, that's BS, taking out death scenes. I want to have the best experience of this game. That's why I'm playing this one.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into me.
Oh my gosh, George has had that in his pocket. Frickin' somebody's blowed their nose in it and he's got it in his pocket. George has got COVID now. I did really like the facial animations by Dave Gibbons on the director's cut, but otherwise the original is far superior. You know, guys, what have you guys been playing? What did you guys play this game on? Did you guys play this on a PC or a console? Because on the PC, you know, when it comes to playing it, I can either play it on full screen mode or I can play it in windowed mode, but the window is freaking tiny. It is freaking tiny. So what I did is I actually stretched out the image of the windowed mode on OBS, and PS1 and PC play director's cut on iPad. I see. I'm playing this directly on OBS. I had to stretch out the image. So let me show you guys what's going on here. Right. You know, this is the game here. It looks quite... Yeah, so this is the game here in windowed mode. But my streaming software, I've just stretched out the image. And I'm actually watching this. So I stretched out the window. So because this is just way too small. I can't play on this window. Look at the size of that. So I stretched it out on OBS and I'm literally playing it directly on this streaming software. Right, the clown.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert
And
hyenas.
Yes.
when I started this game on full screen mode, I can either play it in windowed mode, that tiny window that I showed you, or I can play it on full screen mode. And when I put it on full screen mode on my monitor, it just looked way too pixelated. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks bad. So I managed to find a compromise where I could stretch the windowed mode and not stretch the pixels too much, and maintain some resolution.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Yeah, Stem Cell, this was the only solution I could think of.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Ah,
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
the clown.
What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little secret number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by actually shaming.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not.
The clown's not the tidiest murderer as he makes a getaway and leaves a nose tissue full jacket. I know, what the hell, frickin' amateur. He made a mistake, and now George Stobart is after him. He's gone down. George is coming for you, clown.
Take a look at this false nose.
You showed me before, monsieur.
Did I show you my tool?
Oui, monsieur. Just like mine, except that it is much smaller.
Oh, that was funny.
This is the material from the jacket you found, right?
Yes, monsieur. Without a doubt.
Did I show you this tissue?
Oui, monsieur.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
What the fuck?
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
She cuts his toenails? What?
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know.
Oh, he seems to get some kind of relief from her, Robbie, so I'm pretty sure she must be drunk if she's getting it going with some old guy like this. All
I
right.
have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
So this must be the door that I was trying to get into before. I see. Oh, okay. Something else as well. If you right-click and interactable items over the inventory, George will describe them rather than act on them.
The
Oh.
nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Oh.
It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short crosspiece at the other. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer. It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Thank you for that tip, Robbie. I had no idea. Let's have a look at this.
There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
I can go down here? What?
Bonjour, Kula.
There's a phone
Me
there?
again, George Stobart.
Hi, George. Any news?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
.361 Rue Jarry. So that's where we're hooking up with Nico, guys. Here I come, Nico. Rue Jarry. Let's go.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences. The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women.
Meh.
I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked. There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind. I glanced without much interest at the fruit. It was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking.
Let's talk to this lady. I guess that's my only option.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
What can you tell me about this material?
Oh.
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
You just know when the music kicks in, you're getting some kind of... You're getting somewhere. Am I right?
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing?
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me.
Well, technically, George nearly died in the beginning.
What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me.
Yeah, the music cues usually indicate something important. Yeah, I thought so.
What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris. The flame.
Flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Ooh.
They're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat. Do you know
Oh,
a
wow.
young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes,
George
I
is
do.
really trying to get in
She
there.
lives upstairs
Getting some
the
flowers.
apartment block across the street.
I tried the door, but it's locked.
You know,
I know from the second one that I played they were in some kind of relationship.
the dam.
So it's really interesting to see how he gets to know her.
It sucks up the moisture from God knows where.
You mean the door is stuck because it's swollen?
That is correct. There is an art to opening it. Don't shove it hard. Just give it a gentle nudge above the lock.
Thanks for the advice.
Don't shove it hard.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. You're a young lady. She deserves better.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now,
Oh,
don't
no.
you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Well, George, I think it's time for you to comfort her.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My oh my, what a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be
He'll
one
lay
of
on
the
some of the famous Stobart charm. It looks like it. He's already, trying to get some flowers. He's trying to get in there.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
So I've showed all of these
Do you
things to
recognize
her.
this nose?
No, monsieur.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes, my dear.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing?
What can you tell me about this material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Ah, okay.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
Alright guys, before I go on to the next bit, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Damn, so have you played the Broken Sword game? Yes, I played all except Broken Sword 4. Broken Sword 1 and Broken Sword 2 are the unbeatable, I think. Ah, I see. I went on Steam and I bought the trilogy 1, 2 and 3, and I think 3 is the one with 3D graphics. I wasn't too sure about that. I wasn't too sure about the 3D graphics, but you know, 1 and 2 having this type of animation, I am very fond of this type of animation. I really like it. Broken Sword 4 wasn't great, was it? I didn't mind Broken Sword 3, really liked the storyline and managed to adapt to the new controls, but Broken Sword 4 was disappointing. There's a Broken Sword 5 as well, isn't there? You guys ever played that? It's quite crazy, they went all the way to number 5. Right. Where am I going next? Here? Broken Sword 5 is nice, returns to its old roots beautifully. Yeah, I heard something like that about Broken Sword 5 being good. But no beating the first two. They set the bar high. I'd like to play Broken Sword 3 again. I agree it had a decent story, but I just found the 3D approach a bit jarring. Yes, I've played Broken Sword 5. It's a nice return to the hand-drawn background, etc. But overall, a little disappointing. Yeah, I think Broken Sword 5 has like the cell shading graphics. The cell shading graphics. And yeah, it looks nice, but just this type of animation is just the best, I think. This kind of cartoon-like animation that's one of the things that really attracted me when I played Broken Sword 2. Alright guys, am I going to the right place? I think I'm going to need a hint. So I went to Rue Jarry. I'm supposed to meet Nico here. But that didn't quite happen. Yeah, the charm in these type of graphics is brilliant. It holds up even today. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, he just walked into our apartment. Did he even knock?
I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine.
Oh, she doesn't care, so it's all good.
George. Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop the story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. Price don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
That covers just about everyone.
All right. Hey, Nico. What do you think of my tool?
This is the tool I use to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do.
All right.
I found this false nose in the sewer. It has La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, you might have had a cold.
Ah. We have a clue.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop it came from?
Yeah.
Just might do that. I found this tissue down the sewer.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
All right. Let's call this guy.
Hello? Who is this? Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Ah, thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
This guy doesn't trust the
Go on.
police.
I'm listening.
Interesting.
Did you make a suit for a man with a scar on his face? A scar in the shape of a crescent moon?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me where I can find him and I'll leave you alone.
And if I don't,
I won't leave you alone.
I can't tell you anything unless you give me his name.
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper. listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantard won't be coming home.
You forgot the puppy.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know, Planta. I never heard of Planta. None of this has anything to do with me.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but... Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
All right.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Thanks for nothing. I guess George felt like he was onto something.
How did Plantard get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Planta said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Onno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grown up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the end, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations.
Clown and a penguin? Is this
I don't blame you
Batman?
for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death. You speak very good English for a French girl.
Thanks.
Oh.
You speak very good English from America.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used, paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's
Oh.
none of your business.
George ain't wasting no time.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Who are we going to call now? Call this guy again.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
Forget it.
Oh shit. I clicked the wrong thing.
May I use your
Sure, go.
Thanks.
Hello? Who is this?
It's George
What now?
Do you know where I can find the guy with the scar?
I told you. Without a name, I can't help you.
Alright.
Thanks for nothing,
No-
Todrick.
Thanks for nothing. Yeah.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Why don't you pay a visit to the shop it came from?
I just might do that. Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Yes, you...
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, George. I asked...
Alright. So we have called Todrick, but
I'm
perhaps
going back out
now.
to search for that clown.
Where?
I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Perhaps now we see him in person and get some information out of him.
I inhaled deeply, expecting to experience the scent of the flowers. What I got was traffic fumes. Oh, hi.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
What a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
Did I show you this tool?
Yes,
What can you tell me about this tissue?
nothing.
Alright.
See you later.
That's right,
Uh,
monsieur.
I thought she would have nothing, but I just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. Right, let's now try and find this guy's place. Been here, been here, been here. Let's go here. La Risée du Monde. La Risée du Monde. That's not the same guy, is it?
I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes.
Oh. Isn't that like the music for death?
Excuse me.
Bonjour,
George
monsieur.
getting musical?
Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
Alright.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell.
Let me smell it.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Ah, we're getting somewhere.
Have you heard of a man named Plantar?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
The man whose photograph you showed me, he hired 2 costumes.
2?
Yes, Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
What was his name?
Khan, a Middle Eastern man, I would think.
And did he have the scar on his face?
That's right, in the shape of a crescent moon.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Me, for one. About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
You got the killer's name? Oh yeah?
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
Monsieur Khan. Now we have the name.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn.
Alright. You're right, Robbie. We've got the name now. We're getting closer to solving this mystery, step by step.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
We're getting
My
there.
pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
I had a feeling that was going to
What are you
happen.
trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Excuse me?
Oui, monsieur?
Do you want this buzzer back?
No, you keep it.
Oh, he gave us a buzzer.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur.
So we know the guy's name. Guess we head back. What the hell was that? That was random dramatic piano key. Where are we going now, guys? Back to the police or back to Nico? Maybe back to Nico to tell her what's happened. That's my guess.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy?
Really enjoy your stream and the way you're taking the game on.
Oh, well.
Thank you,
find
Robbie.
anything useful?
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this as well.
Useful weapon.
What's that?
I'm not really a
Isn't it a substitute
experienced
for
streamer,
decisive thinking?
but I'm just giving my best commentary I can as I get through this, but having you guys here to chat with whilst playing it is making it much better. Thank you, Stem Cell. It's great to have you guys here as I go through this. Enjoying the experience with you guys.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
Let's give her a shock.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay. I get the picture.
Right,
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Yes,
right. I've done all that.
May
Should
I
I-
use your telephone?
Let's make a call.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
I mean, there's not really anyone else to call.
Hello? Who is this?
Hello?
I found out the name of the guy I'm looking for.
Ah,
That's so.
Yeah, it's Khan. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel.
ah.
Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, we're onto something now.
Clown.
Let's go. We've got you, Mr.
Now
Clown.
we're getting somewhere. Do you know the Hotel Ubu?
The Ubu? Yes, I do.
That's where the clown stayed.
Good work, George.
Alright, guys. We're getting somewhere. We know the guy's name. And we know where he stayed. Let's get that fucking clown.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go hang out at the Hotel Ubu.
Watch out for Khan, George.
Don't worry, I will.
Frickin' clown trying to blow me up. Now we're gonna get him. If he's still there. All right. Hotel Ubu. That's it. You know, right now I see that I have 5 viewers. That's probably the most viewers I've ever had in my life. So I just want to say that I appreciate you guys being here as I experience my first time playing Broken Sword 1, the original.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Have you
Let's
heard
do
of a guy
this.
called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Alright, funny guy.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you. I don't know it.
have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No,
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
no. I never saw it.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
You know, I'm waiting for a moment where he shakes someone's hands and shocks them. It's got to happen at some point,
What does
I'm
this
thinking.
tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Alright. I think I've exhausted my options
get it.
here. What's this guy got to say?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
I'm sorry to be a burden on your brain. You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies, hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Nope.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No, I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
What do these... Oh, never mind. Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, right.
I like how George is going around asking people to shake his hand. Eventually, at some point, someone's got to shake his hand.
Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
ooh.
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
All right. We're done here.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
All right, we can go in the alleyway. We can go here. Before we head inside, let's see what's outside. Let's have a little scan. Do a little bit of detective work. Okay, that takes us away. That's not what I want. What does this do? Does that take us away as well? Have I saved the game? I have not. How do you save the game, guys? Holy shit, thanks for reminding me, Robbie. I'm like 2 hours into this. Imagine I did not save the game. How do we do this? What do I press? Escape. Save. Here we go. Thanks for reminding me, man. Oh my god, imagine I just left without saving it. I've been playing too many modern day games where it just does autosave, but a game from back in the day, you need to do it manually. Wow. That would have been bullshit. Thank you for reminding me. Right, what do we have? Anything? I don't think I can click on anything. Can I? Not the trash cans. The drain pipe. Anything? Is there anything here, guys? Yeah. I'm not finding any cogwheels or magnifying glasses. Nothing here? Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. You saved me time. I guess we head in. You know, something I notice about this game is that in Broken Sword 2, it was more there was no like choice to go to places, I don't think. It was more just like go from A to B to C to D, more of a linear experience. But here I can choose to go to different places, like an open map.
George Stobart, man.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Piermont. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors were honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
Shake my hand.
Would you like to shake my hand, ma'am?
Now, George, there's no need to be so foolish. We met a story.
Oh man, it would be so funny if he shocked her.
Despite the enormous social gulf between us.
Okay.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens! You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is dick.
You want to shock the old lady? It would stop her playing piano if he did shock her. Yeah, that's true. She's doing a good job playing the piano. I wouldn't want to stop that.
Have you come across a man who calls himself Khan?
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of him.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead.
Oh, a pharmacist.
Fundraising for the Rotarians.
A drug dealer.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling, I'm on holiday. I needed to get away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
What the hell?
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. A wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hempstead. That was until last night.
All right.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Sturbart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight, romantic music tinkling across the room, and then a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for.
Tight trousers?
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it was.
She's into the tight trousers.
He was merely toying with my
Lady Piermont is funny, proper thirsty old woman.
He's dead.
Yeah, she likes the tight trousers, alright. I wonder why.
Who was the guy who led you on?
His name is Merlin.
Alright.
Do you know what this is?
At a guess, I'd say it was a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Good heavens, are you trying to alarm me?
It's true. He uses the name Khan. Did I show you this false nose?
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
That's the guy with the tight trousers?
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Can you think of any use for this tool, ma'am?
Oh, I can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Good God, no!
I just thought the smell might be familiar.
Please, darling, put it away. I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
The man you know as Merlin is a fake.
What do you mean, sweetie?
When he's not blowing up cafes, the clown is banging older ladies.
I am shocked, Mr. Stewart. Shaken. I took him to be a gentleman, a man of honor. You know.
This guy, the clown likes banging ladies and banging cafes. Blowing up cafes with a bang. It's nice to have hobbies.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands. I couldn't see what exactly.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. A bundle of papers, perhaps. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
Banging old ladies is a hobby. Oh, wow. This clown is very interesting indeed.
Are you sure you saw Merlin putting documents in the safe?
Yes, darling, positive.
I wonder what they were.
Obviously something of great importance.
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantow's briefcase. Has Merlin returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. I'm going to search his room.
If I could get in there, I would.
Yeah. think I've exhausted all
Did
these
I show you
options.
this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Alright,
I have to go, ma'am.
on to the next. He just shrugs his shoulders.
Excuse me, didn't I see your picture in the news? You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but
I like this guy's accent.
threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This guy sounds Russian.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Ah, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men? I have seen enough of dead to last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have. Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England, Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Shake my hand.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Now that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there. What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
What about the mines? Did you get them too?
All gone. Our streets are mine-free.
Sounds like heaven. Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Tell us what you know about Khan.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
You know he's a killer.
Oh.
Of course, amongst other things.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
You don't care for clowns, do you?
They belong in the circus, like fleas and bearded.
This is a photo of Khan, right?
That is just one of the names by which he is known.
Oh.
Have you any idea what this tool might be used for?
I cannot guess.
Would it mean anything if I told you it was for lifting drain covers?
Such technology fills me with wonder.
Does this goo-smeared tissue mean anything to you?
Goose smeared tissue.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of...
Now that's a real bad attitude.
Alright,
Thanks for your help.
we're done here. On to the next.
I want some information.
Did he just pull out tissues out of his ears?
Private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I can show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some...
Stem Cell says, yeah, he did. I don't think he's a fan of the music.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I must insist on a
I
more
guess so.
traditional identification. Rats.
I like the music, but it is kind of overpowering. The voices are low.
Do you know a man named Plantar?
No, monsieur.
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Shake my hand.
Shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
Oh.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
What do you make of this tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Hey, no! It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
As you wish, monsieur. Perhaps you would like a little plastic baggie to keep it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
Alright.
Thanks for your help, buddy. There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Oh. Oh. What's this? A telephone?
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Thanks. I'll be fine. It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Alright. Let's head up.
The door was locked. The door was locked. The door was locked.
Oh shit. They're all locked. You guys got any hints? I was expecting to get some juicy information. But I've hit a dead end. All doors locked. It looks like you need a key. Alright. A key.
The door was locked.
You know, so far, I remember in Broken Sword 2, there were instances where I was stuck. I was really stuck. But so far, everything has been quite smooth in this game. This first one. Everything's been quite smooth. I've been just flowing through the game with you guys. But I think I'm getting to that point possibly where a puzzle is on its way. A puzzle is on its way. Right. The key in the pot at the Ubier's house at the very start of the Broken Sword 2 took me ages. Oh yeah? You know, I can't remember any specifics in that game because I played that game in 1998, a very long time ago. But yeah, I do remember all the puzzles. I do remember there being puzzles. Oh shit, there's a key here. Let's go. Take the key, George.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You were trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
Alright, this is getting interesting now.
Hey, ne touche pas.
Just looking.
So I guess I need to kind of distract him somehow.
What now, monsieur?
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No, the guests checked out this morning.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur.
Rats. Shake my hand.
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained why I...
Worth a try.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Hey, ne touche.
Just looking.
Alright. Now. What the heck do I do?
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Is that it? Okay. The bit Stem Cell says the bit in Broken Sword 2 in the jungle where all the paths were like a maze took me so long to figure out. I remember that jungle sequence in Broken Sword 2 quite vaguely. Oh man, I'm running into my first puzzle. I need to get the key, but how shall I do it? How do I get that key? Where do I go?
Hello again. Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
The old lady again, perhaps?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Oh, the key.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Ah.
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh no! It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape. Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
I'm hoping it's the key to Merlin's room.
Well, how can I refuse? I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case, but a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Ah. So the old lady is useful. Nice one.
I say! You there? Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Over to you, my dear.
Let's go. Let's get that key. Yes. We did it. All right.
The door was locked. Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
So the room that they mentioned that the guy was in, the clown, Khan, was in room 22. But we are in room 21. Perhaps we can find some clues.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
Ah. We can jump out the window. And go to the next room, perhaps. Yes, there's nothing else to collect here. Nothing else to collect. Alright. Let's head out. Don't do it. You've got everything to live for. Stem cell. Yeah, George better not fall. George is a badass. He's freaking risking his life for this mystery. I honestly think he's just trying to get into Nico. He's trying to get into Nico's pants. He wants to impress her with his detective skills.
The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
What can we find out here? What's in here? What?
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
What's this?
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed. The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told...
There's nothing in here. That can't be. Oh shit. It's Khan. Oh shit.
The kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh, George, just knock him out. George should have just jumped him and pinned him down and said, "Why do you want to kill me? Why? Or why did you try to kill me? But you failed." Okay, that was interesting. What's this? He's left something. George should have asked him to shake his hand.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants.
Instant memories of shitting myself seeing him on the stairs at 10 years old.
No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation. There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Alright. Close call with the killer there. Don't forget to save your game. Oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me, man. I keep forgetting that. Let's save the game. Thank you for reminding me. I keep thinking it's autosave, but this is a freaking old ass game. There is no autosave. Only manual. Alright. Is that everything in here? I think that is. Alright. I think we have done everything in here. That was quite tense, guys. The frickin' killer showed up.
The door was locked.
I guess I should call Nico and update her. Let's give Nico an update of the situation.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Is that it? I thought he would have told her that he just had a close call.
hello again.
Oh, what's this? Oh, we have some new things.
Do you recognize this key?
No, I do not.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't. You don't care for Clown.
They belong in the circle.
This is a photo of...
That is just one.
Yeah,
I do not shake.
that's a real bad... Does this goose...
No.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Do you want this key?
No, thank you, darling.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Oh. I guess that's where we might have to go.
Thanks for your help, ma'am. I have to go, ma'am.
All right. I would say that was a success. We have got more information.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet.
What kind of hotel searches you?
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No.
What the
Let
hell?
him go, Flap.
Who does this guy think he is? George, smash him with the two.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Don't you think you have some explaining to do?
Huh?
I'm an American citizen and a bona fide visitor to your country.
What the...
You can't touch me up in the street and expect to get away with it.
Get lost, creep.
Hey, Shorty.
Shorty. Alright. Let's try
Do you
this.
know a guy called Merlin?
No.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
It is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize?
Forget it.
I think I've done everything I need to do here.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
It's no good pretending you don't understand me.
For the last time, get lost.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Oh.
What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's just one flaw in your plans, Ape Man.
Ape Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, This tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac. This isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
Get lost, creep.
Alright, this guy, I don't think has much else to say. Uh-oh. Where do we go? What's this? We can't go here. Alright, guys. I am a little bit unsure. Let's try this guy one more time.
Excuse me.
Yeah, get lost.
Okay, never mind. Let's try this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, get lost.
Okay, nothing. George got a huge height advantage over him too. Yeah, George is taller. He's got the reach advantage. That guy's just a bit chunky. I think George can take him. George is the man. That guy does not know who he's messing with. But there's no point. George knows there's no point in wasting energy with that fool. What we must do is find where to go next. And where to go next is what I am unsure of. Maybe... Right, I cannot go here. I think that's where Nicole is. Nico. Oh no, she's here. Rue Jari. Right, let's say hello to Nico. We have gathered plenty of information. We've even ran into the killer.
What do you think I should do next?
Yeah.
I think you should look for clues at the hotel.
I guess so.
I've done that. Nothing.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID. Thomas Merlin of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
Alright.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address? That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir. Hey Nico, shake hands with...
No chance.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks. No point in phoning that guy again.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
See you later.
I think I've done everything here.
I could go back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
Is that where I must go? Hotel Ubu? I see. Maybe I go into the alleyway this time. Maybe there's something in the alleyway. These thugs.
Hey, Shorty.
Shorty.
What does this key mean to you?
Nothing.
Do you know a guy called Merlin?
No.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
It is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick.
Right. Let's check this alleyway. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay. I need to go back. Alright. Everyone who's here, welcome. This is my first time playing Broken Sword 1, the original. And I think I'm stuck. Guys, I have no idea. Yes, Robbie. I would appreciate a hint. Without a hint, I would literally just go to all the places. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Some ID. This ID.
Excuse me.
Yeah? Get lost, creep.
I've obtained ID. So should I go to the police? The police. Ah. Oh, look, there's a new guy here. Interesting.
Excuse me.
Ah, Monsieur Stover.
No, sorry.
n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Oh.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you, Sergeant?
Nothing, monsieur?
I'd like to report...
At the hotel, someone asked for ID and George mentioned his operation scar
I'm the victim. I've been
when he tried to
harassed
retrieve
by
what
terrorists
Khan put in the safe.
I see. And where did this
So I go to the hotel desk.
outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them, and the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
I've been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
What was that psycho-detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not going to try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet. So long, Inspector.
Shit. I wanted to show him some of the items.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Once I do this, I'm going to head back to the hotel
It's Stobart,
and
monsieur. He insists on talking
speak
you
to the
again.
guy at the front desk. Show him some ID. Like you mentioned, Robbie.
What now, monsieur?
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, monsieur, nothing.
It's another one of the assumed names used by the killer.
Ah, the famous killer clown case.
Yeah. You might have forgotten all about it, but I still aim to find that guy. Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur. I suggest you ask Sergeant Moo about that. God only knows why, but he collects matchbooks.
Sergeant Moo?
It is a hobby.
Who's that?
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobart.
Okay, nobody shaked his hand
The
yet.
palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Somebody's got to do it eventually. Eventually.
So long, Inspector.
Is this guy Sergeant Moo?
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
I see. Alright, that's it. Back to the hotel. So, Robbie, what you said at the hotel, someone asked for ID. I think it was this guy. Have I been in the safe?
What now, monsieur?
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what is left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe I can live with that.
But he wouldn't give it without ID. ID. Did I miss something in the room?
Monsieur?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
The door was locked.
Oh shit. Robbie, did I miss something in the room?
The door was locked.
Did I miss something? The killer put something in the safe. I don't remember going into a safe. Nope, all rooms, all good. Alright. The green pass is the killer's ID, so you've shown it to him, the green pass. And he still won't give you what's in the safe. Right. Let me go speak to the lady. The thirsty old lady. yes. Need someone to help you convince him to empty the safe.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of.
Ah.
Follow me, George.
Ah. Ah, yes. I see. This thirsty old lady is very useful.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
So,
Thanks.
after a little bit of pressure,
The American alliance that actually worked.
the guy just handed over someone else's property.
Sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's
Stem cell,
farm.
good work. You should thank Robbie. He gave me the hint. I would have been, you know, if Robbie did not give me that hint, I would have been going around for another 30-40 minutes looking around trying to figure it out. A cheeky save, yes. Yes. A nice little save. And a save I shall do. Alright, what did I pick up? I don't see it here. Oh, here we go.
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantown.
The ancient manuscript. This is just getting more and more deeper into something. An ancient manuscript.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like mysteries, George.
I can't tell you just now, but I'll come show you soon.
Oh yeah. Time to show her.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Black.
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
I can explain
Oh
everything.
no.
Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. George is in deep shit. What? I died? That's why you told me to do a save? What the hell? Oh shit. Oh my gosh, thank goodness you told me to save. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. So if I didn't save, what would that mean? Doogie, thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining me here in my first playthrough of Broken Sword 1, the original. It's great to have you here. It's great to have you all here. And thanks for telling me to save Stem Cell. That absolutely wrecked me when it happened to me. I had no idea, lost hours of gameplay. So listen, you're telling me if I didn't save, I would have to start back from my last save? Is that what you're saying? All the work I did would just go away? And I'd have to start... There's no checkpoints? Shit. Holy shit, I need to save this game all the time. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if I was playing this on my own, I would have been really pissed off there. Not knowing to save at that point. Wow. Wow. Okay. It just shows you back in the day with these games. There's no autosave, there's no checkpoints. You need to save regularly. And now I know why. Wow. Okay. Man, thanks so much for telling me to save. So, I can't go out that way. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello again. Have you ever seen this old manuscript before? You know what it is, don't you?
You are in great danger. Put the manuscript back and leave here.
What's going on?
I can say no more.
Okay.
Do you recognize this card?
No.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Okay. Shit. Okay, let's speak to this lady again.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts.
Man,
Thank you for the warning.
that was hilarious. They literally chucked George off the side of a bridge. Wow. So, from what I heard, when I was finding out about this game, people were saying in the director's cut there's no death scenes. Is that what they were talking about? So there's no scenes where... There wouldn't have been that scene where George got thrown off the bridge? Is that right? I wonder. Okay.
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? Well, that's fast for a sample of wallpaper.
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
Oh,
If I was you, I'd keep it well.
that's right. The game wouldn't have let you walk out the door.
Exactly what
I
was
see.
thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
Right.
I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Right. I don't think there's anything else.
I have to go, ma'am.
How the heck do I get out? Help, Nico.
Bonjour, Pula.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah?
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like...
I can't tell you just...
Okay, I've done this. How can I leave? Have I exhausted all my options? I couldn't have. There must be something.
What now, monsieur?
Okay, the
I've
thugs.
just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Robbie, out of interest, how often do you stream? I'm feeling ultra intrigued and want to watch through to the end. Well, I am very honoured that you want to watch through to the end with me in my stream. The next time I will stream is tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow again around about the same time. If you want an update of when I'll stream, I've got a Discord, and you can. I've got on my my Twitter main page, not Twitter, Twitch main page. I've got Instagram and Discord, so I can keep you updated there. But tomorrow I'll probably come back on. Whereabouts are you from, Robbie? Which time zone are you in? I'm in the UK. I'm in Scotland. So I'll be streaming probably tomorrow, like possibly 6 PM, around about the same time here. Alright, nice. You're in the UK as well. Yeah, so tomorrow about 6 o'clock I'll probably be back on.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur? Did they steal anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either.
Great stuff. Yeah, it's great to have you guys here. It's much better than playing this game on my own. Much better. You saved me so much hassle and telling me to save when I should have. And giving me hints. I appreciate that.
What now?
So have I done everything?
Do you want this manuscript back?
After all the fuss it caused? No, you keep it.
Alright.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little book to your pocket?
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not especiellement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Alright, guys. I'm stuck. I am stuck. I'm gonna head back into the room. Maybe I can climb out the window. I don't know. Escape somehow. That's what's going through my head right now. It's quick looking here. I don't know why. Nothing.
There was nothing in the wardrobe.
Oh, the music's getting intense. Does this mean something? I just saw a magnifying glass.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though. If I wanted my shit, Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though.
There must be something. Alright.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence.
I've missed something. I've gone past something. I must have.
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants.
Guys, I am stuck. I have no idea where to go or what to do. I'm at a point where it's just trial and error. Trial and error. Hint time. Yes, I think it is. I think it is hint time, Robbie. I'll go for a hint.
I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me.
Can the manuscript leave the hotel without me?
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantar.
But where do I put it? Oh, maybe I can put it...
The door was locked.
I think I've got it. I think. Very clever. Yes, I see. I see. Can I throw it out the window? Could that be the reason the alleyway is there? Is that why? That's why the music's dramatic.
I knew this was no way to treat Mr. but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Ah. Yes. 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 We did it. Well played. Honestly, I don't know how to take credit for that since you gave me a hint, but I mean eventually I probably would have figured it out, but you saved me so much time. So thank you. Yes. That's right. Thank you, guys. Now those goons aren't going to do shit. Frickin' tossing me into the river. How dare they? Do they even realize who they're dealing with? George Stobart. Yeah, that's right.
Hold it right there. Search him again.
Yes, search me. Yeah, you enjoy that?
Okay, let him go.
Get your hands off me. Ah, yes. The dramatic music kicks in
If the manuscript
as we
was
succeed.
the Clapper and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out. You're just not going to believe what I found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
It's a medieval
You
manuscript.
deciphered the hint and nailed it. Thank you.
Khan left it in the safe at the
I find it hard to take full credit. Thanks to you as well, Robbie.
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah, maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
The
Their
Knights Templar.
official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades.
This seems to be some deep shit.
Named Hughes de Payen arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
The treasure. I see.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, We're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
We keep getting deeper and deeper into the shit. And now there's some treasure.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krohn Museum. I'll give you the address.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection
Lobino was in Broken Sword too.
She reminds
Was
me
he?
of the
You know,
witch queen
honestly, I
from
cannot
Rome.
remember, Robbie.
She was the
I
one who
was
said,
like,
"Mirror, mirror on the wall."
I was like 11 years old when I
She made
played
me
that
cry
game.
so much
10 or
when I was a
11 or
kid.
something.
Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
I was a kid.
Didn't frighten me in the least.
That was a long
Like I
time
said, I
ago.
was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Back in 1998, 1999, around about then, I was only like 10 years old. I cannot remember, but it's interesting that there's a character in this that carries on to the next.
There's a woman
Other
looking
than
at her
George and
reflection
Nico.
in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
I'm going to play Broken Sword 2 after this, because I bought the whole trilogy in Steam, so I've got all 3. So number 2 I'm going to play right after this.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror.
Because I barely
The reflection
remember
has 3
anything from it,
hideous
so it's going to be
faces.
like a new game almost to me.
There's a woman looking at her but the reflection has 3. A knight with a crystal ball. There's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinum mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. The Night Scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a guy working on a loom. There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod. There's a guy with a sword. Between them,
All right.
Are you sure you've never heard of Thomas Merlin?
Positive.
Did I show you this matchbook?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Let's take another look at the map.
You've done this.
There's a woman looking, but the
All right. You know what, guys? It's time to save.
I'm
I
sure
think
you'll find it useful, George.
a save is due. All right. Right, guys. I'm thinking about stopping it there for today. My energy, resources, my batteries are starting to run low. I have to get something to eat. But you know, having you guys here has been awesome. Made the experience of playing this game for the first time much better than what it would have been playing it by myself. Thank you, Robbie. Thanks for following. Stem Cell UK, thank you for following and joining me. And 6 p.m. tomorrow, that's cool. You really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. We'll definitely tune in tomorrow. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna head off, get something to eat, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow at around about 6 p.m. I'll be on continuing the story, and it would be great to have you guys here because the hints really helped me and meant a lot, saved me so much time. And yeah, I'm going to continue this awesome game tomorrow. I'm really enjoying it. The shit has just hit the fan. We found some map thing, some scrolls with the story about the Knights of the Templar. It's getting deeper and deeper into the shit, and I look forward to continue it with you guys. Until next time, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should raid someone. Just as a friendly gesture. I'm just going to have a quick look on... quick look on my... Right, okay, I've got a guy here who we can raid. Before I go. His name's Super J Bizzle. He likes to play retro games. Let's do this. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Continue this amazing game. I really enjoyed it. It's really exceeded my expectations. And it's just getting better and better. Let's go, guys. Alright. I hope you guys have an amazing night. I'm going to get something to eat. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
In fact, I think they already came back one year, and now this is like their third comeback. This is like Beavis and Butthead's third comeback. Yo, hack and slash. Cool, man.